In Fortnite, almost every skin is based on a specific model, so here we have the sweatiest Fortnite skins of each model. Ramirez, the Dynamo, Manic, and Pink Ghoul Trooper. This is one of the most common models in Fortnite, since there are over 70 skins based off Ramirez. The sweatiest out of all of them do remain the Dynamo, Manic, and Pink Ghoul Trooper, because the Dynamo is a skin you still see numerous good players using to this day. Most of the players using the Dynamo are at least above average at the game and aren't completely bad, of course. Then the same goes with the Manic. And if you see someone using a Pink Ghoul Trooper, you know they've been playing since Season 1 unless they've bought their account, so there's a high chance they're very skilled as well. Banshee. The best and sweatiest skins of this model are the Holly Jammer and the Instinct. This is one of those models that doesn't have too many bad skins, because you also have the default Renegade, Royale Knight, and Vanguard Banshee in this section. Still, those aren't better than the Holly Jammer and Instinct, in my opinion. Then with the Banshee skins, they are almost always underrated, but whenever you see someone using one, they're going to be experienced at the game. And many of you might be questioning why the Royale Knight didn't win the spot. The reason for that is because you never see people using the Royale Knight anymore. The last time it was common was in Chapter 1. Alina, the Poised Playmaker. Now, there used to be a time in the mid and late seasons of Chapter 1 when this was the sweatiest model in the game, but that later changed when Fortnite started introducing new unique models in Chapter 2. But out of all of the Alina model outfits, the Poised Playmaker is the sweatiest, because, if I'm not wrong, it's the style that introduced this model to the game. Then many other skins with this model really aren't that good, other than the Marked Marauder banner skin, Whistle Warrior, and the Clash. Also, the Marked Marauder skin had the chance to become second, but every banner skin lost popularity and tryhard status when the new superhero skins got released, so. Headhunter, the Aura, Sparkplug, and Whiteout. Then I don't know if I should add it or not, but the Renegade Raider. This is one of those models that's had plenty of good skins delivered with it, but I didn't want to put them all on the list, so that's why we went with the 4 sweatiest of them all. Everyone knows that the Aura is one of those tryhard skins that players will use until the end of Fortnite, no matter how far this game goes, because it's plain and simple. Plain and simple. Then with the Sparkplug getting a new selectable style, it's relevant again, plus Epic Whale claims the Whiteout and he's a top pro. Then we have the Renegade Raider, no need to explain it, let's move on. Emmy, the Surf Rider. This skin model has a few decent skins, but not too many good ones, other than the Surf Rider. Of every different skin based on this model, the only one that can compete with the Surf Rider is the Finesse Finisher, but that's one of the older soccer skins so you don't really see players even using anymore. Then on top of that, the Surf Rider is an underrated skin that you can use nearly every tryhard backbling with. The Rainbow Clover looks good with it, the Spectral Spine as well, just a lot more too, yeah. Nomad, the Hopper. The only good skin from this model is the Hopper. It was released for the first time on April 19th, 2019, and it was last available on April 13th, 2020. 343 days ago since the airing of this video. He can be bought for 1,200 V-Bucks when listed, and the reason he outranks the other Nomad model skins is that he's wearing a suit. And he's also a more slender skin, so that automatically makes him sweatier than all the other different skins with this model, because that's the only style of guys skins that the sweats like, other than the skins Mongrel makes popular. Rio, the Bracer, Birdie, and Splatterella. This is for sure a model that most of you watching didn't expect to have so many good skins with it, because you have skins like Boxy, Decaying Dribbler, Volley Girl, and many more released under it. But at the moment, the sweatiest one of all is the Bracer. This is a skin you don't see too regularly, but whenever you do see someone using her, it'll be in one of the higher divisions of Arena. Then Splatterella and Birdie are tryhard as well, just, not as sweaty as Bracer. Wildcat. No, not the Wildcat skin that you get for $200, the older one from Chapter 1. The sweatiest skin under this model is the Brawler. And yeah, I could have put skins like the Pathfinder or Tower Recon Specialist on the list as well, but the thing is, you don't see many people using those types of skins anymore. So the Brawler overcame all the other skins with this model. Then this is one of those skins that players buy and don't use for a long time, so, well, there aren't many skins from the Wildcat that you really see people using. This is just the best one. Jonesy, the Skull Trooper, and the Cozy Jonesy. Jonesy is one of the most iconic models of all, and that is because of all the memes people made about him and from Tfue using him as well. But now in Chapter 2, the best skin from Jonesy is the Purple Skull Trooper, and this is one of the OG skins that looks good no matter who's using it. Even if the normal Skull Trooper was purple, I'm sure it'd make more players want to use it. Then Cozy Jonesy is the second best skin from this model because it's pretty unusual compared to the other Jonesy skins. Evelyn. For this model, the sweaty skins are the Banshee and the Brute Gunner. And I know, a lot of people might be saying, well, what about skins like the Wonder and Crusher? Well, even though those skins aren't bad, it's just that you don't see many players using them. Because, if I'm not mistaken, the Wonder is one of the rarest exclusive skins in the game. Then the Crusher is good, but it's not as good as the Banshee and Brute Gunner. Like, these are skins that you can use all year round without getting bored of how they look because, they're very simplistic but stylized. Wildcard. The Chaos Agent and the Dark Wildcard. This is for sure the sweatiest male skin model in Fortnite that has more than one skin based on that style. Because to be honest, there's not a bad wildcard skin. It's just that some are used by more sweats than others, making them more popular in tryhard. Then out of all of them, the Chaos Agent has an unusual look because of his head and his lean stature. And this is the most common wildcat model that you'll see good players using. And after that, of course, the Dark Wildcard. Spitfire, the Aerial Assault Trooper, and the Reflex. Even though we don't see too many people using these skins since they are so rare, the best looking and sweatiest from this model are going to be the Aerial and the Reflex. This is one of those models that does have a lot of bad skins from it. There are barely any male tryhard skins from this model. You have the Giddy Up, Deadfire, Funk Ops, and many other skins that basically no one fears. And a big part of the reason the Aerial and Reflex are sweaty is from popular content creators using them. Rowan, Pitch Patroller, and Joltara. Rowan is one of the newest additions to the game since this model just got added into the game when the Spirit Sniper Ghostbuster skin got added. And this model has another skin that's not too bad, but the best is the Joltara. And coming after that is the Pitch Patroller. You know almost every Fortnite player admires the superhero skins since there's so much you can do with them. Like you have the choice to make at least 30 varieties with just one skin for the price of 1800 V-Bucks. You can't really beat that. Amy. This is another model just like Rowan, because it shares every skin with the Rowan model, but they have different faces. And out of the 5 Amy style skins, the Polarity is the best looking one, because it's a superhero skin as well, just like the other one. But at this point, I can't wait to see all the other skins Fortnite is going to release with this face. Because with all of the newer models that they're adding to the game, those receive good skins. The only one that's not that good from this model is the Snap Squad NFL skin, but eh. Carlos. This model just doesn't have many good looking skins with it. So the sweatiest of the 7 is the Relay. He's the male version of the Recon Specialist, a skin that's quite tryhard and used by Letchi. But the male style isn't as tryhard as the girl one, which is pretty obvious, but I have caught some decent players using this skin from time to time who aren't too clueless when playing Fortnite, which gives it first place for the Carlos model. Other skins in this model are the Anarchy, Agent, Lieutenant, Logo, and the Bandolier. I'm sure we can all agree that we never see players wearing the skins I just named. Have you even heard of all of these? Hawk, the Desperado. This is for sure one of the rarest models in Fortnite that you really never see players using. I cannot remember the last time I saw someone using a Hawk model skin, but the sweatiest of them is the Desperado, and that's only because it used to be a very rare skin in Chapter 1, and the players you'd see using him were pretty good at the game. And most people who own this skin also have a lot of other skins and stacked lockers. Renegade, the Blue Squire. This is another example of one of those models that has a lot of noob skins in them because the Blue Squire isn't tryhard at all. It's just rare since it was released in Season 2, so we'll move on to the Fishstick. Out of every Fishstick style, the sweatiest one is the default, because it has the World Cup style with it, and that's just the best one. It is to the point now where the Fishstick isn't that sweaty anymore, since Benji Fishy doesn't use it anymore. It's really more of a meme skin. Peely. Same story with the Peely, just another meme skin with a bunch of different styles to it. So let's move on to Erika, the Firebrand, and Derby Dominator. Listen, I don't want to discuss the superhero skins over and over again, so Derby Dominator. Since it's a newer soccer skin, it has to win the spot since the newer ones just look better than the originals from Chapter 1. But unlike Rowan and Amy, this model has another skin with it, and it's the Frost Squad. It's really not the sweatiest skin either. Video complete. Victory Royale. Click one of the 2 videos on the screen.